Good morning, my name's Karen Howard. My love of teaching began when I was in fourth grade. I was asked to help one of my mom's tennis partner's children learn to read, and I loved every minute of it. I attended school in Sunnyvale, California, now referred to as Silicon Valley. While in high school, I was offered a full-time position and took it. I wanted to move out, I wanted to be independent, and put my desire to go to college on hold. About 10 years later, I realized I could take community college classes and still keep my job, supporting myself through my college experience. I transferred to Cal State Hayward in Cal State East Bay in Hayward, California, and then finished up my teaching credential at San Jose State University. My first 3 years of teaching did not go as I had planned. I had 3 principals leave in the middle of the school year. I had 2 grade level partners were fired, and we had declining enrollment and budget issues. The silver lining of that experience was that I had the opportunity to learn 5 different language arts curricula as well as 3 different math programs. I also had an opportunity to work with students of very diverse populations ranging from very high income affluent families to lower income families with a variety of language barriers or language challenges. My most exciting success story is Jose. He came to me a little bit late in the school year as a first grader, and at that time he could identify 3 letters. By the end of the school year, he could only identify 5 letters. Our school district did not offer intervention programs for first graders, but I knew he was intelligent. There had been several class discussions where he was the only student in the class that could answer my questions, and I knew there was a spark in there. I just didn't know how to help him. I had learned that his family had moved and he was going to be changing schools the following year. I followed up with the second grade teacher at his new school and made sure that he was appropriately tested. I saw him as a 5th grader. He came up to me with a huge smile on his face, asked me if I remembered him, and of course I did, and was very pleased to see that he was thriving in a special needs classroom. I moved from California to Washington and had worked as a substitute teacher in a couple of my local school districts. Unfortunately, soon after I was diagnosed with a neuromuscular disease, which unfortunately made it impossible for me to stand for the length of time required as a regular classroom teacher. I did have the opportunity to work as a nanny and learn all about distance learning, and I realized I could continue to teach via computer. I was a children's choir director at my church for 10 years. I loved to swim, I loved to go camping, and I loved to spend time with my family.